doing? Hey. Hey, welcome. Hey, you guys. Bring it down just a little bit. Sit it on back. I see Daria was in here earlier. I changed the time. Hey, Daria, if you're still here. Good evening and happy Sunday. Ooh, how is everybody doing? How is your Sunday going? I did a little let me just check. I got everything else ready. Okay, my mic is right. But we're here for your girl keeps saying I'm gonna get away from reality TV, and reality TV keeps pulling me back. So we have a new show called The Never Ever Mets. I absolutely why. Why is that the title that we picked? It's very unserious, but then again, this show is also very unserious. Very unserious, if you ask me. Let me try and get my notes all together. I hope that everything is in order. So I do have slides for you guys. Do not be looking for scene by scene slides on my next recap. I may try to redo the slides with the couples. Let me get it up here so you can see what I'm talking about. Hey, Shayna. Hey. Thank you for coming through. We're going to start off talking about these couples, baby. Oh, and they ain't even order. This is fun. They're not even order what's on my. Okay, it's fine. It's fine that they're not in order from what my notes are on my iPad. But as you can see on the top there, we have Shay and Josh. And we are just going to straight read off what OWN has on their website pertaining to these couples. I read these after I watched the show, and I was like, things make a lot more sense now that I've read them. And I also have a little extra information that I took from watching the show that we will also go over. So it says Josh and Shay first met on Facebook. Shay is the life of the party, and Josh is a homebody. They have been dating for 12 years, but have a complicated relationship. A few years ago, their relationship hit a rough patch that they are still trying to recover from, especially given Shay's trust issues. There's a lot at stake for this couple. Both are ready to settle down, but trust and location are lingering issues. So Shay is 30 and she's from Cooper City, Florida, or she resides in Cooper City, Florida. And Josh is 32 and he resides in Memphis, Tennessee. Just trying to give you guys a breakdown before we get into these folks. Next, we have Joanna and Aaron J. Now, we have two Aarons, so let's keep that in mind. They have been dating 9 months. Joanna, aka Jody, and Aaron met on social media, connecting on their creative and artistic similarities. They describe their relationship as being in the dating stages. Yes, it's in quotes, but are both looking to define their bond. Aaron is younger and has some insecurities, while Jody is a certified sexologist who lives a sexually open lifestyle. We ain't getting to none of that in this first episode, so I'm hoping we could delve into that in the next 4 or 5 episodes. She has strict boundaries and concerns if physical chemistry will be present. Jody and Aaron, like I said, of course, they got to give me this thing out of order. And now I'm trying to find them on my notes. Here we are. So Jody is 31 and she's from Chicago, Illinois. Aaron is 27. He is from, or he resides in Atlanta, Georgia. So those are two of our couple. We got 2 per slide. Next, we got Diamond with a Y and Aaron H. Told you we had 2 Aarons. They have been dating for 5 years. I'm going to say it loud when it's years because it's a lot of bit ridiculous for me. But we're going to get into it. Aaron and Diamond met on Facebook, and the two hit it off with their mutual upbringings and great conversation. They both are in love with one another and hope to solidify their relationship with a proposal, but have hit some rocky roads along the way. Diamond questions his faithfulness, especially after learning of his female friends. Now, Diamond is 44, resides in Sanford, Florida, and Aaron H is 51 and resides in Los Angeles, California. Girl, I didn't read it till I was putting the slides together. I had took the screenshots, but like I said, I had already watched the show, took all the notes for the show, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some slides together with these people. And then I went to OWN and I was like, oh, okay. All right. This does make a lot more sense. Hey, Harold. Thank you for coming through. Who do we have next? Next, we have Alexis and Dominique. Baby. Okay. And that's all I have to say. We're going to get into it. They've been dating for 6 months. Alexis DM'd Dominique after he went viral on a podcast segment. Dominique considers himself a sensitive romantic with old school ways, but is a serial playboy who loves to flirt. Like Shayna said, all of this is very insightful given what goes down during the show. Alexis is a single mom and formerly military with a history of dating cheaters. Though shy, she is opinionated and has insecurities that raise concern for her and Dominique's relationship. Alexis is 30 and she's from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, New York girly. And Dominique is 31 from Chicago, Illinois. Okay, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And then our last three, because we have a total of 7 couples, so that was 4. We got our last 3. We have Sienna and Brandon. They have been dating for 10 months. Sienna and Brandon first met on Instagram after Sienna was drawn to Brandon's travels around the world and DM'd him. Brandon was intrigued by her forward nature and the two hit it off. Sienna is a straightforward, independent girl from the Bronx. Oh, okay. That's not where she lives now, but another New York girlie. And Brandon is a military kid who spent most of his childhood overseas. Sienna has hesitations dating a man with kids, while Brandon, despite being a social butterfly, admits he's fearful of getting hurt in love again. Sienna is, where do I have Sienna on here? At the top. Sienna is 43 from New York, New York. Oh, I do have that on here. And Brandon is 35 from Melbourne, Florida. Sandia and Chris have been dating 3 months. Sandia and Chris met on Instagram when he slid into her DMs. Again, this is all from OWN's website. I am not making this up. I did not pull this out of a hat or my behind. Sandia didn't reply at first, but when Chris tried again, she responded. They have a lot in common. Both are Haitian. Didn't know that. I knew she was Haitian. Speak Creole. Are very family oriented and like to work out. But Sandia is much more conservative than Chris, who likes to flirt. Though Chris likes Sandia's good girl nature, personality differences and jealousy threaten to interfere with their budding romance. And let's give the age to them. Sandia is 27 from Miami, Florida, and Chris is 34 from Miami, Florida, or residing. I keep, misusing my words here. Millie and Greg is our last couple. They have been dating for 3 years. Okay? 3 years. Millie and Greg met on social media, liking posts here and there, even matching a few times on dating apps. Surprisingly, they live just 30 minutes from each other, but have never met. I want y'all to tuck that in your back pocket because we're going to talk about that at least 2 more times. Millie is high maintenance and wants an alpha male to make her feel secure so she can embrace her true feminine side. Greg has been a player for a long time, but is ready to leave it behind for Millie, if she is indeed the one. Both admit they have love for each other, but are skeptical if it can grow to be more than just friendship and attraction. And let me also do the host. I forgot her name. Let me Google her real quickly. I'm just going to do, and I still said it too long. set it too low, so it looks like it's cut off at the bottom. And I forgot to put my banner on. Always gonna forget something because we have to have this one up here that says, and this is alleged. Okay, this is alleged. I just want to get this lady's name, Taronda Jones. She looks a little bit like Lil Mo in this picture. And let's read this lengthy description they have for her. As the show's host, Taronda Jones, oh, it was in the thing, is a voice of reason for the group, checking in with the couples week to week to see how their time together is going, addressing relationship concerns and facilitating fun team exercises. In addition to her role on The Never Ever Met, Jones is an actress, activist, director, producer, celebrity, master chef, champion, fashion designer, host, comedian, rapper, songwriter, and philanthropist. I am every woman. It is all in me. Okay, Renaissance Black woman. I am not mad at her. She is most known for her breakout role as Portia on Fox's hit television show Empire, and has appeared as a co-host on The Real and The Steve Harvey Show, as well as a host of the Carpet for E! News and the BET Soul Train Awards. She has been featured on ABC, Fox, NBC, Lifetime, and BET, among others. Jones enjoys spending her time off season as a nonprofit leader and motivational influencer, fashion designer, and artist. Boom, shakalaka, here comes the Chief Rocker.